Want to see Neal James today. He invited me to his home. I'm taking him some Mark's Feed Store barbecue pork. I know Neal loves to eat, so I think he's going to enjoy this little gift. If he doesn't eat pork, I guess he could always take it to the crew tomorrow and feed them. So anyway, I'm going to meet Kelly down here pretty soon, and we're going to go meet our buddy Neal. Let's go. Well, I don't know where Kelly is, but I'm standing here at Neal James' house. How cool is this? And there's Neal James right there.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hi there, YouTube live action.
Well, we've lost Kelly somewhere. I don't know where he is, but he's out there on the road somewhere, probably lost in the boonies. So we're going to go look for him.
Yeah, I wanted to hear more about that.
I'm actually going to get to take a ride in Neal's car here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, buddy. Jeep, huh? Neal brought the wrong key, so he's got to go back and get the right one. So you grew up in Stanford?
Yes, I did.
Did you go to school and everything here?
I did. Went to Stanford. In fact, when I had an interview on the Jay Leno show, he asked me where I went to school, and I said Stanford, and he said, "Oh." I said, "No, Stanford."
Yeah, Stanford, Kentucky.
We just crossed over Dix River. That was one of my childhood fishing spots.
It was?
Yeah, Dix River's a good place to fish.
And what do you fish for?
Anything that'll bite.
Anything that'll bite.
I like bass fishing. There's a lot of what we call goggle eyes in there. They turn kind of black when you catch them.
Right.
They're like a bluegill on steroids. They're good stuff. Good to eat. Plenty of frogs in Dix River. Plenty of turtles. I grew up doing that. Trapping and hunting and fishing. So this job with the turtle man, kind of being his secretary, is not altogether uncommon for me.
Right.
I was kind of in love with that whole aspect. I love animals, I always have. And everything in life deserves a second chance. If you can find something in a bad situation, like a raccoon that's wound up liking a hardware store a little bit too much, if you give him a second chance. Animals are a lot like kids. If you put them in a good environment, they'll do well. If they get themselves in trouble, there's not any way out of trouble without a little help.
Kelly Pipe meeting Neal James.
Man, this is pretty land up there.
Isn't it?
Everywhere I look back home, all I see is a big hillside around here.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's
a good place.
We found Kelly moseying down the road and brought him in. Kelly is super excited about playing music with Neal. Both of these guys are country to the bone, so I think they'll play well together. They even have conversation in common terms. How nice of Neal to welcome us into his home.
Well, yeah, everything but the buffalo. They can't really turn them loose, but they've done good with the elk. And
Yeah, those elk, I tell you, kind of made the Virginia people a little mad.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, then the bears, the bears too, so that's all coming back. I'm glad to see it myself.
well, it's good to see you anyway.
Yeah, come on up on the porch. We'll play a tune.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. Sitting here on the porch with Neal, spinning some yarn about
Spinning some yarn.
Yeah, the things we like to do when we're not eating. We like that.
Rosemary, Neal's wife, prepared dinner while Kelly and Neal played some tunes.
When I was a child, my family would travel to western Kentucky where my parents were born. Backwards old town, it's often remembered so many times that the memories are worn. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Said I'm sorry. I got lost up there one time and went to ask directions. Nobody gave me a straight answer on it. And I said, I'm looking for my way back to Kentucky. I'm looking for I-75. And I looked up and I saw a dead possum and the sun was shining. I said, that's gotta be it. Don't you know it was? Really.
Sun was shining, the dead possum.
The dead possum in the road, and the sun was shining on it. That was US 75.
After dinner, Neal took us on a ride for a little Stanford history. We drove to a replication of Fort Logan, where a Turtle Man episode was shot.
But they really need help here. I mean, they got part of it built. What you've seen in Fort Rattlesnake itself came out. We removed the rattlesnake for them here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I remember that episode.
That was early on, and one of the earlier episodes. But we'd hoped after people saw that they would help, you know, and donate time or whatever and come out here. Because I would like for Joshua there to be able to see Logan's fort the way that they talked about the fort. As far as we know, nobody had any actual pictures of the fort. So from what they gathered, they're trying to recreate the Stanford standing fort.
I see.
Now, if you think this place don't mean much to me, my mom and dad are buried just on the other side of that tree line in Willow Springs Cemetery. So we shot this episode here. And if you go back this way, less than a half a mile, is the hospital, Fort Logan Hospital, where I was born. So it means a lot to me, you know, to get this fort put together. And this room over here is where the rattlesnake was.
I remember you got a little scared on that.
I was a lot scared. I'm not going to kid you. So I'm in here poking and prodding and looking everywhere. I know that the woman, you know, I thought she probably seen a cow sucker or something. But coming to find out, lo and behold, in there, in some leaves, was a rattlesnake, a timber rattlesnake.
Right.
And right there is where Ernie caught it, and right here is my famous move.
I remember that, yeah.
I'm hoping that some way or another, we're all praying real hard that they'll be able to find him or somebody to come down here and finish this thing up.
Neal's attachment to this project is evident in his passion to see it built. This is a man who loves his community and the future thereof. I hope more people get involved. We visited Smitty's motorcycle shop in Stanford. This is where the groundhog ate through the pavement on Call of the Wildman.
5 miles away from wherever I am. Daddy, won't you take me back to Gunenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Said, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's gold train done hauled it away.
All right, good song.
Good job.
Watching a new episode of Call of the Wildman with Neal James.
And he just named the Buffalo Trailblazer.
Named it Trailblazer. What a great day, hanging with Neal James. Kelly came down and got to play music with him. We even watched an episode of Turtle Man with him. But anyway, thanks for coming along with me today. And be sure to watch all of my Trailblazers Kentucky Adventures episodes. Especially the new one, Tracking Bears in Greenup County. So, I'll see you next time on Trailblazers.